Hello everyone, my name is Emily. I have a brother, 2 sisters, and a half-sister. My brother Scott and I are at least 6 and 7 years older than my younger siblings. Before my younger siblings were born, my family used to joke that I was the mailman's child. It's because I have blonde hair and blue eyes, and my mother, father, and brother all have darker hair and darker eyes. When my next sister Elizabeth was born, she also had darker hair and darker eyes. Finally, when Erin was born, she looked just like me with blonde hair and blue eyes. I clearly was not the mailman's child anymore. This got me to wondering, why did Erin and I look alike and my mother, father, brother, and sister look alike? Inheritance and genetics are a funny thing. While it seems like they would be so clear-cut and defined, the genes transported from mother and father to child can be one of millions. This is why everyone, with the exception of identical twins, have a different gene code. Briefly, we are going to discuss genetics in relation to dominant and recessive alleles, the mother and father donation of a gene, and the probability of each genotype and phenotype. As we know, humans are made up of DNA. DNA is made up of 23 pairs of chromosomes in humans. Within the chromosomes are thousands of different genes. Genes determine your genetic makeup. All of your cells will have the same gene code as if a recipe for your body to follow to create you. Your chromosomes come from your parents. Each parent contributes 23 chromosomes altogether, making up 46 chromosomes. Each pair of chromosomes contains the same type of genes with small variations which determine hair color, eye color, body height, etc. For every gene you have, your mother gave one and your father gave the other. This is your genotype. The observable trait, however, is your phenotype. For example, if your father gives you the gene for brown hair and your mother gives you the gene for blonde hair, then your genotype is going to be big B, little b. The big B is for the brown hair from your father, and the little b is for the blonde hair from your mother. Your phenotype would be brown hair. This is because big B, or brown hair, is dominant, and you almost always see the dominant trait if you have one. If you have big B, or big B, little b, you will have the dominant trait of brown hair. If you have little b, then you will have the recessive trait of blonde hair. A Punnett square can help better explain this phenomenon. If your father has big B, and your mother has little b, then you will fill out the Punnett square and realize that all of the children would have the genotype of big B, and would all have the dominant gene. Punnett squares show us the probability of each phenotype being present. It can help geneticists determine if people may have or get a disease or not. Genetics would help explain why my sister and I look so different than everyone else. My father and mother must have both carried the recessive trait for blonde hair and blue eyes, and my sister and I both got the recessive traits from both of them. My brother and other sister, on the other hand, obviously did not get them. It is amazing how genetics can explain why we are the way we are. Thanks for listening.